The Fulani Islamic fundamentalists have revealed who they truly are. Their true identity have been exposed. Their true intentions have been exposed. The Fulani Islamic fundamentalists. Let's look at this tweet from one of them. He says, there is an alleged plot that is being cooked for 2027 to give a particular governor the VP position, the vice presidential position, so he can pave way for a Khan candidate to have a Christian governor in that state. In northern Nigeria, the usual divide and rule. We are watching with keen interest. Now my question is, what is bad with a Christian governor in northern Nigeria? What is bad? Now these are the people that are preaching Sharia in the southern part of Nigeria. I told you that an average Muslim fanatic does not want anybody to be his neighbor if not for his fellow Muslim. If you're a Christian and you're living in a Muslim neighborhood, let me tell you the truth, they abhor your presence. I'm telling you. That is why you hear such words. Islam will dominate, dominate, dominate. Anywhere they find themselves, they always want to dominate. I'm not castigating the religion, but the kind of Islam that is being practiced or brought by the Fulani into Nigeria is something I don't understand. Now, this same person, he has been preaching against subjugation of Southwest Muslims. Well, he's saying that they are being marginalized. But look at the same person saying that there's a plot that is being cooked to remove for somebody to be given a VP position. Then they will now bring a Christian governor in northern Nigeria. What does that tell you? That these guys, they have a plan, they have an agenda to Islamize Nigeria, whatever it is. If they tell you that the Sharia should be in the southwest, this is manipulation, this is hypocrisy. Because anywhere they stamp their foot, they want to take full control of religion in that area. So these are the people that are gaslighting Southwest, especially Southwest Muslims, that they are one. The same people that will not allow somebody from another tribe to become the Sultan of Sokoto or to become the head of Muslims in Nigeria. The same people that deceive the Hausas, saying that Muslim, their brothers, your Sarki, your king is not Muslim enough, then they kill them and they put their own kings. These are the people that are speaking up against Christian governor in the north. Don't be deceived. Don't be gaslighted. These people from this particular region, their manipulation and gaslighting is top notch. I'm telling you, they can pretend, they can be hypocritical. I've said it, I'll repeat it over and over again. When I got to know that in Islam, you can lie so far it involves an unbeliever, I said no. Christianity does not teach us. No, that is not what Christianity preaches. For the fact that somebody can admit to lie, to commit himself to lie, and a religion gives you pass for that, that is very, very dangerous and destructive. So those Fulanis that are saying that Southwest Muslims are being marginalized in the southern part of Nigeria, the Southwest Muslims are not complaining, but you are the ones complaining. Look at what you are saying. You are using style. This is your manipulative style. The true color is coming out. You are using style to speak up again, to speak against a Christian governor in that state. I don't know what, I think it should be Bauchi state. I don't know what particulars, I'm not sure of the northern state. So let our eyes be opened. We say no to Sharia. I've said we have 5 pillars of Islam. Sharia is not there amongst the 5 pillars. Somebody is telling me that all of them, when did they invent the word Sharia? Was it during Muhammad's time? Or is it that some scholars came and saw a way to I told you, in church, in Christianity, there's what they call doctrines. The doctrines of deeper life might be different from the doctrines of Christ Embassy, might be different from the doctrines of cherubim and seraphim. All is derived from the Bible. Does not mean that Jesus Christ endorsed a particular doctrine. So Sharia is a creation of scholars. You understand? It's a creation of scholars. And one funny tweet I also saw is, I think the person is a Yoruba Muslim. He has said that the next 26 days or 20 something days that they are going to be having fasting, he's not going to listen, he's not going to obey the Sultan of Sokoto. You know, it's the Sultan of Sokoto that sees the moon and tells her, okay, we are starting fasting this time. Look at this tweet. 26 days to Ramadan. I will not be fasting on the order of some non-entities who called himself Satan of Sokoto. We don't take orders from such moronic people. These are the people that are pushing an agenda. I told you. You see, they come into Hausa land. They bring Islam. If you're a Christian, nobody, it doesn't, Islam is a peaceful religion. It doesn't affect you. It doesn't affect anybody. They come, you give them space. These people they gave space now are the ones speaking against the Christian governor in the particular state, because the so-called Muslim governor will be given a position for vice president and pave way for a candidate that is a Christian governor. They are complaining. People you gave space have said it. Muslims country are the hardest places you can practice Christian religion. Most Muslim countries, but Muslims can freely practice their Christian religion in most Christian states. That tells you a lot about the manipulation and the gaslighting this will bring to the table. If you allow Sharia into the southwest, they will destroy the family bonds of southwesterners. Look at Ilorin today. In Yoruba land, you can see twin. I saw a post, twin. Oh, one is Alaji, one is a pastor. Only in Yoruba land. Can that same thing apply for those in Ilorin? Because now, for you leaving Islam, the penalty is death. And that is a peaceful religion. For you leaving Islam, the penalty is death. Peaceful religion. Why are you people just gaslighting yourselves? You're just expose. This one just expose. If you see this one, he went to school. He brags about going to school. The one that said that there's a plot to give a particular governor. He went to school. He has the PhD in quotes, and this is coming out from their mind. This is from their thought. That's what they put down. Tells you a lot that even if they claim to be professors, they still have this unique agenda, and most of them are fools. Don't be deceived. As much as we speak, I don't know about you not getting order from the Sultan of Sokoto, because these Muslim people, these Fulani people, most of these Islamic people are just exposing themselves to be dragged, to abuse and insult and curses. Man, by saying you dominate, Jora Igbo Usman Tochukwu Eze, something like that, said whether you like it or not, Sharia will come into the southeast and the southern. You are using the word whether you like it or not for bringing in your own doctrine. You are taking it force. You are threatening people that don't want it. If you are a Christian, you are going to introduce your religion to somebody, you come calmly. If you talk to the person who doesn't accept, you leave. Most Christians are being beaten on the street because of their preaching. They are not violent. But these other people is only when they use serpentine kind of evangelism. They use like this. When they have the chance to hit you, they hit you and force you to become a Muslim. And see, as far as we are concerned in southern part of Nigeria, the Sultan of Sokoto is bringing himself up, is exposing himself to insults and ridicule of that position. We have already said, until they allow other tribes to take charge of that position, nobody is going to take them serious. Tinubu's government has exposed a lot of things, a lot of people, whether positively or negatively. Now, it is not clear that the intention of these people is to Islamize the country with this statement. But I think this young Yoruba, this Yoruba Muslim that is saying that he's not going to take any fasting orders from the Sultan, I think he might be saying his opinion, because as one of the pillars of Islam is Sallah, one of the pillars. And I believe that you as a Yoruba Muslim, can look at the sight of the moon yourself. You see all this command and control, trying to control. You can cite you people first contacted Islam before them, and who gave them? It is one Nigeria that is causing everything now. One Nigeria. If not for one Nigeria, why would a God-forsaken Fulani killer come into the southeast and chase people out of their ancestral homes? If not for one Nigeria, it is because of one Nigeria these things are happening. Someone will come from far away north and own only over 20 or 30 oil wells in Niger Delta. They will now bring up lies and say Niger Delta youths are stealing oil. The same northerners that are the ones involved in stealing of this oil. Two northerners are building one of the biggest refineries in Africa. There's no oil. There's no oil in the northern part of Nigeria. After they spent billions of naira or even dollars on oil exploration in the north, nothing. It's one Nigeria that caused it. If not for one Nigeria, somebody will not just be threatening. If you go regional, you see that all these Fulani will calm down. If you go regional, they will just calm down. You see, when Buhari was president, the other one, Allah, was moving as if he's the vice president, or he has a republic inside Nigeria. He's moving with all sort of escorts and everything. I think he's in cell now. He's in custody or he's in prison now for 60 days. He's in court. Buhari gave them that leverage. But now that Tinubu entered, it tells you that these guys are cowards. They could not do what they are doing again. The killings subsided, came down, because they know that, see, if you hit these people with, see, the same politics they played with them, the same force they bring, times it by 2 with them, then they will understand. That's when they listen. Thank God for the backlash from Yoruba youths. All the conspiracies they are bringing. I saw this thing on Twitter, and I saw somebody, is an APC guy, I know Dikbo. He did a rebuttal of this, and I looked at it. This makes sense. Yes, because these people are preaching that this one. Whenever they are not in power, whenever their agenda is not agending, that's when they start making noise, all sort of noise. And I've said it. They want to destabilize the governance of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, but it is not going to work. It is not even designed to work in that way. Now, I have another thing to talk about. Is the appointment of somebody from the Southeast as, I think, the chairman of the Southeast Development Commission, Ojus Okalu. Very soon now, some God-forsaken people will tell me, go back to your region and hold your leaders accountable. Leaders that we don't want, politics, they use politics to impose them on us. Both from the southwest and the north. Leaders that we don't want, you use politics. You play the politics and impose them on us. And later you tell us, go and meet your leaders. You start blaming us. Should be you people have leaders. Leaders that Igbos are rejecting day and night. That they don't want. Because of one Nigeria, all these things are happening. You impose an Ojus Okalu. I'm from Abia State. He was governor for 8 years. OT, governor less than 2 years. And look at what OT has done. This man, governor for 8 years. What has he done? He brought on TAOG down for 8 years. What did he do? He also brought in Ikpeazu down for 8 years. What did he do? 24 God-forsaken years. These people handled Abia State, but yet we didn't see any difference. Somebody just came in within 2 years, transforming the whole. I traveled from Umuahia to Isukwato, something that used to take 1 hour 30 minutes journey. Within 28 minutes, you have gotten to my place, Accra Junction. You have gotten to my place. Within 2 years, OT did that road. I used to monitor some of the projects that OT has done. There are some that are not documented. This Kepu TV on YouTube that goes about, and some Slug and other blogs, they are not covering everything that OT is doing. Every local government is feeling the impact. For the first time in Accra Junction, I saw banks in Accra Junction. If you know how my place is now developed because of my place, the roads are now okay because of Alex Oti. So it urges of Kalu with all his allegations of corruption, the whole thing saga, how he looted Abia State and every other thing, is the person that this current administration seem deemed fit to appoint to chair the South East Development Commission. So next time you tell me, if God will not fire, thunder will not fire that person, you tell me, go back to your Southeast, while you are using your influence, political influence, to position leaders that we don't want. Look at Hope Uzodinma, look at Soludo. You clearly see that these people are against them, but yet use your influence, both the Fulani, and now it's the presidency of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. You are imposing somebody like this, of this character, of this personality on us. ROMA. Well, we are watching. My reservations, these are my reservations for this development commission. It is political. It is going to be used for politics. The North Central Development Commission has been created. Now the Middle Belt people can breathe, have a sigh of relief. They can breathe. I'm telling you, the North Central Development Commission. Now people can breathe. Middle Belt have a voice of their own. So it is politics. Now they are going to use this to campaign. I'm telling you, they are going to try and do one or two things. Use it and campaign. For the fact that I support Tinubu on restructuring does not mean that some of the things that he's doing, I support him for the restructuring, you know. Let me even clear myself. Every time I say I support Tinubu, I don't support Tinubu as a person. I don't support his ideology, his kind of governance. I don't support it. It is bound to fail. It is just, the more you look, the less you see, making things worse. I heard that NYSC students are happy that they are being paid 77,000 naira in this time and age. They increased this from 30-something thousand naira to 77,000 naira. And somebody is coming out to do a video, a content. That is the more you look, the less you see. Look at the brain structure of an average NYSC person. You are celebrating 77,000. I don't blame you, because that is where your level of reasoning gets to. A government that is supposed to do far more better, you don't praise that government for, just for instance now, you took you took fuel from 185 to 1,100, and all of a sudden, from 1,100 it came back to 1,000. Are you supposed to praise the government? As at that 185, Nigerians have been crying, shedding tears that let it come down, it's too costly. As at 185, Nigerians have been shedding so much tears that it's too costly. But you see, somebody came in and took it, skyrocketed from that to 1,100, said a lot of things, that we have much money, we will build this school, we will do this, we will do that. You are watching. So it's reduced from 1,001 to from 1,000 to 1,000, from 1,100 to 1,000, and some people are coming to applaud the government. It shows your level of education, your level of reasoning. When we were in primary school, we did verbal and quantitative reasoning. This needs to do critical thinking in our secondary schools. People should be thinking critically. So this Southwest Development Commission, just know it's a political restructuring by President Tinubu. I told you, the thing President Tinubu wants to do is to create a space for himself amongst the cabals. Because if not, he has money. What is he going to do in the presidency? Is he hungry? What is his? What if he doesn't become president? What? So power. That's what I'm looking for. Power. In that place whereby they are the cabal. That's what. How many years does Tinubu have to live? Let's say 20 more years. Let's say 20 more years. Yes. So this is political, and this Southwest Development Commission is a conduit pipe for criminals to embezzle money. It is not evident for you to put Orji Uzor in that subject. It shows that you are recruiting people that will campaign for you 2020. It's all about you, not about the people. Our people are too illiterate, are too daft to understand the games that are going on. Bring back our girls, bring back our girls. Then if they told those people that had PhD that were supporting it, bring back our girls, if they told them that it was created to topple Jonathan's government, it was not. If they told them that the girls, it was a conspiracy, which their PhD, they will write both professors were involved in those bring back our girls, professors, Nobel laureates were involved in bring back our girls. Presidents were involved. Presidential candidate of today, he was involved in bring back our girls. Now, if they told them that this is conspiracy, they are using your head. I know something like Isaiah Shufu and David Hundeyin, there's a clash about that. They are using your head. They will not agree with you. They will speak BB grammar. But after how many years, the truth is now out. That those BB grammar that they are preaching to you then, all now rules. So whatever BB grammar the APC is preaching to you now, get yourselves intact. Don't be deceived by anybody. Because we like being deceived. We are deception. That's why you see churches where we have miracle, they are always filled up because Nigerians like deception. And the politicians have seen it, that Nigerians like deception. APC have nothing to offer to you. APC is just coming to prove a point. I'm saying it, I don't care whether they build the second Niger bridge in the southeast. I don't care whether they do anything. But if governance does not get to the people, you have started to do nothing. And you have missed it with this man you are appointed as Southeast Development Commission chair. That is Orji Uzor.